Hi everyone, it's Lisa here and welcome back to Crochet with Lisa. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this really warm and comfortable cowl. It is crocheted just with chain stitches and treble crochets. The first and last rows are just single crochets, so it's a pretty easy one to do. You can wear it as a scarf around your neck, or you can also pull it up and cover your head with it like a hood. So I've crocheted this one here in this pink color. I also have it in black and beige. For this cowl, I'm going to use the Bernat Velvet Plus yarn. It is a super bulky weight of 6, and I'm also going to use a 9mm crochet hook. So let's get started. So to begin this cowl, we're going to need a chain of 80. If you want to make yours larger or smaller, then just change your chain increments by 4. Also, I wanted to say that to make this cowl, it took 1 and about a half skeins of this yarn, and these are 300-gram ones. Okay, so we'll do a slip knot to begin. I'll meet you back here after you have chained 80. I have finished my 80 chains. Now the only thing with this yarn is you can't really see your stitches very well, but it also means that your mistakes aren't as easy to see either, so that's good. What I'm going to do is slide my fingers along this chain to make sure that my chain is flat all the way to the end. Okay, I'm at the end. So I'm just going to slip stitch into the first chain. And a chain 1. Now I'm going to single crochet into each chain all the way across. So you're just going to have to feel with your fingers for each chain. Just do 1 single crochet in each one. This is probably the hardest part of the whole cowl. So when you're finished, you should have hopefully 80 single crochets. If you don't have 80, if you're close to 80, then that's fine. You're really not going to notice it. So don't worry about it. So single crochet in each chain. I'll meet you back at the beginning or at the end of this round. Just at the end of this round, done my single crochets all the way around, and I'm going to slip stitch into the top of that first single crochet. Now before you do that, make sure that you have no twists in your work. So I have already checked to make sure that it's not twisted. So I've done my single crochet. Sorry, I've just done my slip stitch, not my single crochet. Now I'm going to chain 6. So the first 3 of the chains stands for a treble crochet. This is a feeling game for this row. So you're just going to feel for your 4th single crochet over. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And in that one, I'm going to put a treble crochet. So a treble crochet, yarn over twice, insert your hook into that single crochet, pull back a loop. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 there. So yarn over, come through 2, yarn over, go through the next 2, and yarn over through the last 2. Now we're going to chain 3. Again, you're going to feel for your stitches. This is, again, one of the more difficult rows, the one before and this one. The rounds that follow this one will be a lot easier. We'll see exactly where we need to put our stitches. So we're feeling, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put a treble crochet in the 4th one. So we're skipping 3 single crochets, putting a treble crochet in the 4th one. So let's continue that all the way around, and then I'll meet you back here where we began this round. I'm just at the end of this row, and I have my treble crochet done, chain 3, and here is this first chain 6. So we're going to go up 3 chains. Of course, it's very hard to count with this type of yarn, so if you just kind of eyeball the middle of that, you can just slip stitch in there. If you count, you should have 20 of these spaces. As I said, this is a very difficult yarn to count your stitches with. If you are at 21, don't worry about it. I ended up with 21. Thought I counted my stitches very carefully, but I still have an extra one, but it will not make any difference. So these next rounds are going to be much easier. So we're going to do 10 rounds in total of open spaces. So we've got 1 done, we need to make 9 more. So they're all going to be exactly the same. So we've just done our slip stitch. Now we're going to chain 6. Okay, so that chain 6 is our treble crochet and our chain 3. We're going to put a treble crochet on the top of this treble crochet. Chain 3. Treble crochet on the top of this treble crochet. So we'll just continue the same way all the way around. You're just going to do chain 3, treble crochet on the top of the treble crochet from the round before. When you get to the end of the row, after you've done this treble crochet, chain 3, then you're just going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain up. Then you'll do 6 chains, just like we did here. Keep going until we have 10 rows of our open blocks. So I'll meet you back here after your 10 rounds are done with the open blocks. I'm back and I have my 10 rounds done. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm just going to finish up this last round. I have my chain 3, And I'm just going to slip stitch into the third chain. So there's one round left. So chain one and single crochet back into that same space where the slip stitch is. Where we have the chain 3, we're going to put 3 single crochets. On the top of the treble, we'll put a single crochet. And we'll continue that all the way around. So where the chain 3 is, we'll put 3 single crochets, 1 single crochet on the top of the treble. Do that all the way around. Then we'll meet back where we started this round. I'm just at the end of the round. Just going to slip stitch into that very first single crochet. I'm going to chain 1, snip the yarn, just pull that through. To fasten in this yarn, I'm just going to put it on a yarn needle. And I'm going to weave back and forth through this last round, kind of in the middle of it. Go one way. Then I'm going to go back the way that I just came, not through the same stitch where I just came out, because we don't want to undo it. And I'm going to go back a third time. So I've gone this way, I've come back this way, and I'm going to just go back in this direction again. This yarn is very slippery and it's easy for the ends to slip out. So I'll weave in the starting tail the same way. And then that's it. Our cowl is done. So I hope you enjoyed following along in this tutorial today. You found it easy to follow. Please like my video, subscribe to my channel, and you can follow along with some other great projects. So have a great day and happy crocheting!